As we celebrate America's independence, tonight a man is celebrating his freedom. At 41 years old, Ryan Holle was released from prison over the weekend after spending more than half of his life locked up. I first sat down with him 2 years ago while investigating the law that put him behind bars, Florida's felony murder rule. Under that state law, someone can be sentenced to life in prison even if they did not kill someone, even if they were not at the scene of the crime, and even if they didn't know about it. How would you describe why you are in prison?
I'm in prison because I loaned my keys to my roommate.
Ryan Holle made that fateful decision in 2003, the morning after a party at his house in Pensacola. He went back to sleep. Holle says when he woke up and his car wasn't back, he called his roommate, who said he and 3 other men were about to break into a friend's home.
If I would really have taken it serious, I would have called the police.
What were they saying was going to happen exactly?
They were going to go rob her mom for a safe that was in her house that was supposedly had drugs and money inside of it.
They took the safe and beat 18-year-old Jessica Snyder to death with a shotgun, then drove back to Holle's house.
The officers came to the house. I wanted to tell them everything that happened.
At trial, prosecutors argued that the crime would not have happened without Holle's car. No car, no crime. And Holle was sentenced to life in prison, the same sentence as the man who killed Snyder and the 3 other men who were there. But in a rare move, then Governor Rick Scott commuted Holle's sentence to 25 years, giving Holle mercy that led to his release.
There he goes.
The smile, the embrace.
Oh my God. I love you. I love you.
A mother capturing a moment she and her son waited 21 years to feel.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
On one of the biggest days of Holle's life, we saw him taking in the small moments he'd missed locked up.
It's been insane.
I just heard a rooster?
Yeah, there's chickens back there.
Sounds he hasn't heard from the outside world in more than 20 years.
We are minutes after you walked out for the first time.
Absolutely.
Try to put that into words for us.
It's something I never thought I would be able to do, so it was overwhelming all morning long, just having my heart pumping, wondering, what's going to come next. And yet at the same time, just hugging my mom and getting in the vehicle with her, it felt natural. Like this is the way life should be. People told me that there was never a chance that I would ever get any relief, that I was going to die in prison.
We followed Holle as he made one of those first steps. His first meal.
What I ate for lunch and dinner every day, I pretty much did the same thing for years.
But Holle says he will never forget.
Not only do I never want to come back, but I know that there's other people that have situations that aren't blessed like I am, that have a mom that fights from around here, that have these situations where they have no voice for them and they're still doing prison.
Yeah.
And they're stuck.
Lord, thank you so much for this meal and having us together and having my son with me. We did it. We did it.
They did it, but are thinking about others still on the inside, sentenced to life for murders they did not plan or witness under a law that has not changed.
We want to get people to know about the felony murder.
I want to be able to be a voice because, there's something inherently wrong with this law that put me in prison where unless the governor would have made this move to graciously allow me to get out of prison, I would still be in prison right now.
Time to go home, for sure.
And many of Florida's 80,000 inmates sentenced under Florida's felony murder rule still are. So far, efforts to cap sentences under that law rather than give life sentences have failed. For more of our RTI team's reporting on Florida's felony murder rule as part of our Crisis and Correction series, visit our website, abcactionnews.com.